Hello and welcome back. Today I'm here to talk about the wonderful, yet flawed movie, Superman 2.
Superman 2, The Adventure Continues.
Starring Christopher Reeve, Margot Kidder, Gene Hackman, and all the rest. We've all seen it, it's a wonderful film. Is it quite as good as the first one? Probably not.
Evil in the skies headed for Metropolis.
The first one has something special about it, especially the older you get, you see the value of it more. The second one, although it has all the action, is missing, and it's because of the director change.
3 outlaws from the planet Krypton with the same powers as Superman.
But I'm not here to talk about that. I am here to talk about the amazing act that Clark gives up his powers. Superman gives up his powers to be with Lois Lane. And it's wonderful. And the Fortress of Solitude is located in the Arctic. So let's see how far away they had to travel. To travel to the Arctic via America, you can take a road trip through Canada or Alaska, embark on a specialised expedition cruise, or book flights to gateway cities. The best option depends on your destination within the Arctic and your desired level of adventure. This is wonderful. However, when Clark is getting beaten up in the diner and he realises he's got to go back, he goes back wearing the smallest and thinnest jacket. He is just a regular human man. I don't know how cold it is at the Fortress of Solitude. I know that Lex and Miss Desmacher wore thick wool, fur, whatever they could to stay warm. They also had a ski-doo to travel there. Clark walks and nobody gives him a lift. Why would anyone give him a lift there? What's there? What is in the Arctic? And I just think the fact that we're meant to believe that he walked all this way to the Arctic with this tiny thin jacket and that Lois would let him do this on his own. And not only has he walked to the Arctic, he has just been beaten up by this douchebag at this diner. And he's all bloodied up, cut up, he's feeling pain, and he's got no gloves, and there's no Lois with him, and he's walking to the Arctic. Like, I would love to have seen a cutscene of him trying to convince Lois, I'm going on my own and I'm walking. I would love to have seen that. Because as an adult watching this scene, it's like, this doesn't add up. She's letting him go? How far away is the fortress? Because if it's just in Alaska, surely the fortress would be found. It's got to be in the Arctic, right? I'm sure it's explained somewhere that it's in the Arctic. It's one of the most bizarre storytelling moments in any film I've ever seen. And this is a film I highly regard, and still do. But I just think the fact that they've done this is weird. And she manages to get back to Metropolis very quickly because she's back at work. And Clark, it takes him a while. So he's doing some serious walking in that jacket, and you can see that in these scenes as he's travelling where people are just ignoring him. Like, Lois and Clark arrive at that diner in what appears to be a rent-a-car. And Lois, does she give him a lift so far? Does she just let him walk from the diner? Where is that diner located? Clearly they're driving for a long time, because you see that they drive the car during the day and they arrive there at night. So we're talking he's going to be walking for at least a few hours if they're as close to where the fortress is. I think it looks like it's meant to be days. He's living on water, he's got no bag packed. He could have had supplies, he could have had earmuffs, he could have had everything. But for some reason, he goes on his own with no gloves and no protection, no food, to the point where he's having to eat and drink ice. This is an insane move from somebody who's been educated by Jor-El for so many years, for him to go, I'm that arrogant, I'm not going to take any of these items to protect me. I'm going to make it. Imagine if he didn't. Imagine if he just died in the snow right there, right then. No one ever saw Superman again. Imagine Lois's reaction, like, oops, I should have given him a lift. I should have helped him. I should have advised him. No, he's just dead in the snow. Very, very risky, lazy writing. Acceptable for its time, I guess, because we was more there for the spectacle and they needed to move the story along. But I think Richard Donner and Richard Lester dropped the ball in this moment. And I'm just going to leave that one there.
Somebody turn on the AC, because it's Angel Caruso.
This guy looks like a fat,